Every life is a journey marked by moments of joy, sorrow, growth, and transformation. From the instant we draw our first breath, the world becomes a canvas upon which our story unfolds, colored by the choices we make and the lessons we learn along the way. This is the story of Arjun, a young man whose search for meaning led him to a truth that resonates with every life. Arjun was born in a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests. Growing up, he listened intently to the tales of elders, stories of bravery and wisdom that filled his heart with dreams. But as he matured, he found himself troubled by questions that seemed to have no answers. What is the purpose of life? Why do hardships come even to the kindest souls? Is there a final truth that binds all lives together? Seeking answers, Arjun left his village and wandered from town to town. He met the rich and the poor, the joyous and the sorrowful. In the bustling city, he saw people chasing wealth, their days consumed by ambition. In a quiet monastery, he witnessed monks immersed in contemplation, their minds seeking peace. Despite these encounters, the answers eluded him, and doubt crept into his heart. One evening, weary from his journey, Arjun arrived at the edge of an ancient forest. There, he met an old woman sitting beneath a sprawling banyan tree. Her hair was silver, her eyes gentle but wise. Without speaking, she beckoned Arjun to sit. The silence between them was comforting, as if the world itself paused to listen. Finally, Arjun voiced his question. What is the final truth of every life? The old woman smiled. Let me tell you a story, she said. There once was a farmer who owned a single horse. One day the horse ran away. The villagers exclaimed, "What bad luck!" But the farmer only replied, "Maybe." A week later, the horse returned, bringing with it 3 wild horses. The villagers cheered, "What good luck!" The farmer said, "Maybe." When his son tried to tame one of the wild horses, he fell and broke his leg. The villagers sighed, "What bad luck!" The farmer repeated, "Maybe." Soon after, soldiers came to the village, recruiting young men for war. The farmer's son, with his broken leg, was spared. The villagers again exclaimed, "What good luck!" The farmer said, "Maybe." She paused, letting the story sink in. Life, she continued, is like this story. What appears good or bad is often just a moment in a larger tapestry. Joy and sorrow, success and failure. They come and go, each teaching us something. We cling to moments, forgetting that change is the only constant. Arjun listened, understanding dawning in his heart. The final truth, he realized, was not in seeking unchanging happiness or avoiding pain, but in embracing the flow of life itself. Every experience, pleasant or painful, is a teacher. The meaning lies not in the events, but in how we respond, grow, and find peace within ourselves. Before he left, the old woman offered one last piece of wisdom. Live with kindness, for every action shapes the world. Accept change, for nothing stays the same. And remember, the final truth of every life is this. It is not the length of our days, but the depth of our living that matters. Arjun returned to his village, his heart lighter and wiser. He greeted each day with gratitude, helped others, and found joy in simple things. The questions that once troubled him became companions, guiding him to live fully, love deeply, and face each moment with courage. And so, his story became a beacon for others, a reminder that the final truth of every life is to seek meaning, embrace change, and live with compassion.